All right, now we've got him on the phone. Robbie
Awesome.
there is on the phone from the Cajun Navy Ground Force. He joins us live from Houma, Louisiana. Rob, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Give us an update. How are things going there in Louisiana? How's everything going with Cajun Navy Ground Force right now?
Well, it's going as well as can be expected, I guess. You know, you never want to say things are going well because the folks we're helping are just in serious distress, and there's no magic bullet for this. It's really just a time-based effort and a hands-based effort. If I were to say anything, volunteers in this area are just badly needed. It's the end of the world. We're literally on the Gulf of Mexico. There are not a lot of people down here. The people that do live here were badly affected themselves, and so it's very hard for them to help their neighbors.
It is really hard.
Come out and help. So
yeah.
We need a lot of help in there.
What are the biggest needs right now? I know when we were there, tents, tarps, those kinds of things. What now are you light on that you need help from? You need help from us?
Honestly, hands. We have plenty of supplies. We need hands.
Wow.
People that just experienced Tropical Storm Nicholas had rain, and a lot of rain dumped into their homes because there weren't enough tarps. There weren't enough people to tarp homes. It's 3 weeks since Ida hit, going on 3 weeks, and the mold has already set in into people's homes. And this is an area where black mold's prevalent because of the humidity and the heat. So, the need is just for people. We just need people. We need hands and hearts.
Is power starting to come back now, or are you still guys without any power in that area?
There are a lot of places without power. It'll be the end of the month before most of the region has power again.
Wow.
Just major infrastructure damage. And some people won't ever have power because they don't have power till they rebuild their home, because you can't hook up electricity to homes where the roof is ripped off or walls are torn down or it's pushed off a foundation. So those are the things that hands can do. And until hands show up, they won't have power. And we're talking families, elderly people, children, single moms with kids. Those are the people that we help, and they need it badly. We get every single day people begging us to help, and we just need more hands to do the work that we can do.
Right before we called you, our producer Joe Moria had a great question. There are special needs that people have, medications, things like that. The elderly you just mentioned. How are you able to meet those needs? If somebody needs their insulin, stay refrigerated or something like that, how is that possible now, Rob?
Well, the big stores are open. Walmart's open. They're running off a generator. Lowe's has been open. The grocery stores are starting to open off of generator power. And so the pharmacies in those stores are open. There are mobile pharmacies helping. People that need it, to be stored are just storing it in ice chests or little tiny refrigerators that can run off a generator. So it's everybody, there's no one size fits all. It's kind of, you have to make do. And when you're older and you have lived most of your life and you just need the help to make it through, that's what we need the help with, is just hands. We need volunteers.
What I loved about Cajun Navy Ground Force, you guys took us in, showed us what to do. You did it with a couple other groups that came by. You're working really close with Salvation Army and all the other groups. It was that sense of cooperation, camaraderie, all being one family, all hands on deck. That's what I love the most. Isn't that a lot of what you guys are really about, Rob?
Yeah, Safe Camp is what we call our installation that we show up and set up. SAFE is an acronym for Swift Action Force Emergency Camp, and we come in as soon as the winds die down and start helping in the community. And part of that is showing other groups that are coming in what to do and where to go to do it, and that's what we're setting up. It's kind of a citizen emergency operations center for volunteers and nonprofits. All right, and it's a highly efficient setup where we serve car lines, products, and we serve them food as they come through the car line. And we're going on week 3 here doing it.
And you do an awesome job. You do have it down to a science. Everybody working as one. If they need to find out more about you guys, to volunteer, to send stuff, send money, give us the information on how they can get in touch with you guys and learn more about what Cajun Navy Ground Force is doing.
Well, our Facebook page is Cajun Navy Ground Force. Our logo is a kaleidoscope logo with a fleur-de-lis in the middle. And our website is gocajunnavy.org. So either one of those URLs will find us. Facebook, Cajun Navy Ground Force, and then gocajunnavy.org is our website.
Very cool. Rob, thanks so much, not just for coming on and telling us a little bit today, but for all you did for us, Divine Global Recovery, and for Neice Restoration, for all you're doing for the people, your heart, just your manner, the way you kept calm under fire, your wonderful attitude, your wonderful spirit, your love that you showed to everybody. Thanks, brother, for that and all you guys are doing.
Definitely. Thank you, sir. Thanks for showing up. We appreciate it.
Sure. All right, everybody. That was Rob Goodell. Wasn't he a great guy, Dean? We love talking to him.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
He was great with us all the time. We were there. He kind of showed us the ropes and taught us how to do
Yes, he
everything.
did.
You know what I think I took from him is that many hands make light work. And a lot of times there's 80% of the people doing 20% of the work. We see that in church culture. We see that in volunteerism anywhere.
Yeah, you do.
But he really brought that point home. It's just gonna take people. And just like your daughter said, we need to get people in there on a regular basis for continual follow through.
Right. So small groups like us, we went for a few days. If everybody did that, took a small group, half a dozen people or so, went for a few days, right? Then this could work. We can make this happen, right?
Absolutely.
So speak directly to the church groups and all the people listening. Tell them, get on over there and help them out. Go ahead, Dina. Tell them. You give them what for. Go ahead, Dina.
I'm just asking everybody, please just take a weekend and go up there. They were very appreciative. I had somebody ask me, so where are you from? And I said, well, we're from Florida. And they're like, you came all the way from Florida to come help us? And I said, of course we did. We want to come help you. We may eventually need your help. We the people. We need to help each other. So I'm asking people, please just take a weekend. Go up there. It's an experience. You'll come back different.
Absolutely.
Your entire family was there. You guys started Divine Global Recovery together because Neice Restoration, you guys fixed the buildings. You had been doing it for a number of years and said, we got to give back. So now you went on your first trip. Was it everything you'd hoped it was going to be, and the heart of the spirit of giving back, it all came right the way we wanted it to?
Absolutely. I want to go back. I want to go back and I want to help. And my children want to go back and help.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. It really is. So now, speaking of the spirit of giving, as we waited to the end of the show for this little surprise that we want to do, is that you want to tell them?
Well, I believe it's our producer's birthday today.
I do believe that is true.
And Joe, you have been
Amazing.
not just a producer, but a good friend to us, and we've adopted you as our dad.
Yeah.
So
we got you a little birthday present just to
Happy
say thank
birthday,
you. Happy
Joe.
birthday, Joe. We love you,
take
buddy.
your wife out to dinner.
We just
There'll
love
be
you,
some
appreciate
fancy
you.
pants.
And we love this whole radio station. It fits in with our vibe of who we are. Come together, the show we're doing here, the real community radio, bringing Divine Global Recovery, Neice Restoration together as one. We do that each week with the other nonprofits and for-profit businesses that we bring. The whole idea of the spirit of community is alive here at this radio station, in this show, and in Joe and RJ and Jill and everybody that works here and volunteers here. All right, in 30 seconds, each of you, give me final thoughts on this before we wrap.
My final thoughts is that we are to be the hands and feet of Jesus Christ. And this is a faith-based nonprofit, Divine Global Recovery. Hence the word divine is the first word. But if just like shadowing what Rob said, if we can be hands for people, if we can go and do the Great Commission and fulfill what Jesus' commandment was to us, we're honoring him.
She's good. She's good,
We're
ain't she?
serving him.
She's good.
Awesome.
She's pretty cute too. All right, 30 seconds. Your final wrap up.
My final wrap up. I just want people to realize that when there is a disaster, hurricane, doesn't matter if it's a stage one, if it's a 1 or a 5, people out there, they need us. They need you. You need to be there to help them.
There you go. Okay, so go check out what they're doing. GoCajunNavy.org. Check out DivineGlobalRecovery.org. Check out NeiceLLC.com. And then also check out Joe Mori on Facebook because he's a very handsome guy. Today's his birthday. And go wish him a happy birthday. Because this is what the show is all about. We can't say it anymore. We went out there. We were the hands and feet. It was rough. It was not easy, okay? It was hot and sticky and everything like that. I still got mosquito bites everywhere. But we did it for the people. They're our brothers and sisters. We're all one family. And we all must come together. All right.